Yeah, this is actually called The Abyss, and you know, when I first saw it, I was like, damn, I've played this, I've not played the entire prototype, I managed to get through the first level, this is the first level once before, but yeah, when I first saw it, I was really impressed just by the creativity. This is probably the best visual representation of hell that I've ever seen. So, you know, it's not really music as much as these are just, you know, like a few tones here and there, but alright, let's continue. Okay, I'm just at the point where it begins to become difficult, if my memory serves me right. So yeah, let's see what happens now. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, this letter is just something about the design of the game. I don't need to show you that. Nothing to like progresses the story or anything. Yeah, as far as I know, the prototype has no actual story. Thank you. It's just yeah, like I said, it's a prototype. Whoa! Yeah, that's a descending platform. But these descending platforms are merciless. Like, you have only a nanosecond to react. It's not like in some of the PlayStation 1 games I used to play, where you jump on a descending platform, you only have a millisecond to... Whoa. See? Yep. Oh, and fire too. Yeah, there's no real checkpoint. The game pretty much starts you off just right before the moment you died, which is nice, because there was one or two parts when I played it the first time where I died like 20 times in a row. That's not one of these parts. This I got through pretty easily the first time around. I just wasn't talking to myself while I was doing it. Nothing to it. But yeah, it's a incredibly cool looking game. Shit. I forgot about that. This has actually happened. Yeah, this happens twice, I think, in this level, that you're all of a sudden you're... So yeah, apparently this hell is... Whoa. Yeah, apparently this hell is just inside your mind. And hey, is it just me, or is that a Christmas tree covered in snow? Do they celebrate Christmas in hell? You better watch out, you better not pout, you better watch out, I'm telling you why. Satan, the Dark Lord, is here. I remember this jump being kind of tricky. Okay, the jump wasn't tricky, it's just the first time I did it I didn't move the platform properly. Okay. Wow, now we're presented with a real challenge. Oh yeah, you can actually, you know, first time I played, I almost felt like my computer or my room was actually shaking, so yeah, you can really feel the impact of the fire here, it's really neat. not dying once. Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, another movable platform. Come on, come on, come on. And... Alright. Whoa. Yeah, with this all background and shit, I always wonder if, like, because as you may have seen earlier, there are these moments where I just move around on a platform to another part of the level, and I always wonder, like, if something that I see on the horizon, one of these darkened tower thingies, whether or not they are, like, part of the mission, like if I actually go to this tower later, but I'm guessing most of them are just background. Okay. Oh yeah, now I have... Wait, what? Can I make this jump? Oh, okay. I thought this was too far! Yeah. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm a little uncomfortable jumping onto platforms that have spikes on them, especially if I'm not sure if I'm gonna make the jump. Like in real life, I would probably just stay down there and be like, yeah, platforms with spike on them don't look that appealing to me. I might as well just wait. Okay, here's the long jump. The controls are incredibly fluent, actually. It's, I've just never been very good at measuring like how to jump in first-person games. I always find that, like, I grew up playing mostly third-person games, so yes, jumping controls seems more natural to me while doing that. Okay. And yeah, with... Can I... Yeah, I can make that. Okay. Is there a... Nope. Just a long jump, I guess. Wow, they get longer and longer. Okay, made it. Alright. Whoa, another one of the... Wow. Whoa. Yeah, this is a really cool design. Really cool level design. Thank you, have a nice weekend. Whoa. Yeah. Oh no. How am I possibly gonna pass these? I mean, it's not like, you know, they always fall on the same spot or anything. This is a very funny place to just chill. Yeah, this is where I'll take my cigarette break. Yeah, whatever. What ifs, you know? Went a step too far there. Oh wait, yeah, I just realized something. I can't look straight up. I can only look at the like I can't look straight up. I can only look like this much up. Okay, this makes it a bit more complicated. Whoa! Whoa! Wow, I didn't jump far enough. Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, I think this is where the really difficult part starts, where I died. Yeah, I think this is where I died like 20 times the last time, so you're about to see me die a lot. Jesus Christ. I've watched way too much Matthew Centaur. Oh! Oh, yeah. Way too early, way too early. Yeah, but apparently I watched way too much Matthew Centauro. Oh! Okay, come on. Yeah, I remember I actually only died all the time on this bit right here. But like, I think I died there like, yeah, a lot of times, but in this though I'm about to want you to, I don't know why I keep pointing at this screen, because you're not looking at it from the exact same point of view as I am, but whoa. What was I saying? Okay, never mind. Oh, wow, okay. Oh yeah, this part, now I remember. Oh yeah, I was a little bit too fast, I think. Okay, for some reason my face cam stopped recording at this point, so I decided to simply record myself here and now, just to give you a quick run through of the rest of this walkthrough. I'm not gonna show you the whole walkthrough, I mean from A to Z. I'm gonna shorten it a bit just to give you like just a comprehensive insight into the entire prototype. This jump here was exceptionally brutal. I actually cut out like 5 or 6 times where I died, but yeah. Okay, so at this point I was a little bit confused on where to continue. I remember searching this area for like 2 or 3 minutes until I actually found out what I had to do or where I had to continue. Yeah, so the gate there is closed and no way to get through it, so I thought maybe I had to jump onto something, but no. Eventually I found these claw marks here, and then I realized that, then I decided to look down, and then I realized that this was the way. So yeah, kind of sneaky, but nice touch with the claw marks. Nice indication. This is a very scary jump right here. Oof, precision. And I tried to jump to the next thing, but the next tower or what you call it. But yeah, apparently maybe the jump is just too long. Maybe or maybe I just was unable to make it. But yeah, this here definitely looks like it's the end of the level or something. Like this is where you would expect a boss if this was a finished game, not a prototype. But instead you are warped back into the slaughterhouse-like asylum. I say slaughterhouse-like because I've never seen an asylum that has meat hooks hanging from the ceiling. So maybe the guy who is experiencing this never was at a mental asylum. Maybe he was actually in a slaughterhouse this whole time and was about to be slaughtered. Maybe I'm seeing this from the point of view of a cow. Okay, from now on this game gets really creepy. And it's actually this part of the prototype that, like, didn't directly inspire the game Insomnia, but, like, the developer of Insomnia worked on this before he made Insomnia. Something like that. You actually get the information somewhere in this prototype. But yeah, you can look up the name of the developer if you like. yeah, I decided to just run into the distance, see if I could get completely lost, and I don't know if you can get lost, like maybe it's designed that way that no matter what direction you run in, you'll always eventually end up at this door, but like now I can't see the door, but yeah, I was just sort of goofing around at this point. I just decided to cut out the goofing around part and decided to just show you what happens once I go through the door. Still, pretty cool design. Oh yeah, apparently it was Amnesia, not Insomnia, whatever. I've never played Amnesia, and you have just... Whoa, shit just got serious. Damn, unfortunately my face cam didn't work at this point, because I remember getting a little bit startled at this point. But yeah, basically you just have to get around him. I mean, obviously you don't have any weapons or anything. But if you've ever played Amnesia, or... Okay, was it Amnesia or Insomnia? I think it was Amnesia. But anyway, if you've ever played that game or seen like walkthroughs of it or whatever, you can clearly see where the influence comes from with the distorted imagery and you know, everything kind of black and white, like in a flickering old TV or something. Okay, here comes the second whatever, black demon. Looks like a World of Warcraft character. Definitely doesn't belong in this game, but yeah, as I've mentioned many times, this is just a prototype, so... Oh yeah, and apparently, like, the floor marks or whatever, like, he can sense me through the floor, even though he can't see me 10 meters in front of him, or, okay, something like that. But basically, if I touch these things too much, yeah, or just touch them at all, like, he gets triggered. Yeah. But yeah, here we have the next room, and, you know, get some more gaming info. Okay, and after going through this hallway, I end up here, in what I like to call the asylumized hell. I mean, this is pretty much just like the Abyss, you know, just a bunch of platform jumping, you know, and endless pitfalls that end nowhere, pretty much. Yeah, like bottomless pitfalls. Only, yeah, here everything is covered in tiles, kind of like, you know, you would see in your bathroom or in an insane asylum. So yeah, this part here is ridiculously long, or at least it felt like forever when I was playing it. But I don't know, maybe that was intentional when they designed this. So here, I wasn't sure where to jump, so I thought maybe I had to jump all the way here, but yeah, I'd die if I jump from too great a height, so didn't notice there was a platform there in between, like sticking out of the wall that I had to jump onto, but yeah, I'm probably gonna speed up this part here just a little bit, just so that you won't have to get too bored. Yeah, see, that's the platform. He's like camouflage sticking out of the wall. Those, you know, designing bastards. But yeah, I'm gonna speed this up somewhat, so you don't have to
get too bored, especially since I die quite a lot here, so yeah, you don't have to see all of that either. These jumps are actually quite a bit more tricky than they look to be. Yeah, by now the jumps are getting really tricky. Really tricky. Or maybe I just suck. That's well within the range of possibility. Just taking my good old time here. Yeah, as mentioned before, this part, I don't know, when I think I was in this room for, I don't know, maybe it was 20 minutes, maybe it was an hour. Okay, it wasn't an hour. Let's say between 20 and 40 minutes. But it felt like forever. But I think that's intentional. Like, I mean, look around. Like, I'm so isolated here. Like there are no sounds. There's barely any music. The only sound I can hear, like exterior sound, is the sound of me jumping and breathing. So it just feels like you're completely on your own in some sort of a strange, desolate place. It's very eerie, actually. So yeah, I think it was intentional to have it, you know, this lonely and make it feel like it takes forever. You actually, like, when I was playing this, I actually really felt like I had gone insane or something. You know, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over or some shit like that? Yeah, this level felt like that, and it was definitely intentionally made that way. But yeah, I cut out a lot, so you only have to see this for a few minutes just to get an idea of the horror that I had to go through. I don't want to go back. Okay, and where do I... okay, I wasn't sure where to jump. But yeah, this seems to be it. And then I entered the door and off I go. And yep, the door closes behind me, of course. You can't backtrack here. Yay, a musical box. That's totally not cliched as fuck. And yeah, here we have yet another Amnesia Warcraft demon. Obvious, poor spelling is obvious. So yeah, I just had to elude this thing somehow, kinda like the others before it. You know, just wait for a moment when he's not turned towards you or just minding his own business and run away. That's it.
Robin ran away. No! Bravely ran away. I didn't! When danger reared its ugly head, he...
Okay, and now we get to perhaps the coolest part of this whole prototype. I know I said coolest part like 2 times, but come on. This is like all the cool stuff from before just merged into a single level. Like, you have, like, yeah, it's the insane asylum hell with the demon, like, guarding your path. So I was a bit confused here on what to do. Of course, he eventually starts following you, so I decided to double back. But yeah, then there's nothing to double back to, so at this point I was really confused. There was no platform or anything in sight for me to jump onto, and I knew I couldn't just sneak past him because there's nothing for me to hide or anything, so yeah, this is just another guessing game basically. My final conclusion was to simply take my death gloriously and charge him, but obviously that didn't work. I didn't really expect it to. My next conclusion was to simply kill myself. That didn't bring me anything either. So at this point I was just a bit confused on what to do. Eventually I got the idea to simply wait in the corner patiently and hope that he would, for whatever reason, not kill me or whatever. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so my plan appears to have worked, except I wasn't quite fast enough to exploit it. So, yeah. Again, just waiting patiently in the corner for him to come over and suddenly no longer notice me. And yes, and I just run forth, and he is far too slow to follow me. Fat, stupid bastard. Brave Sir Robin, he ran away, ran away, ran away. I don't actually know the lyrics. And yeah, I have actually beaten the prototype. This is how the end looks like. Okay, not exactly. There's another room. Here it is. And yeah, you just get some more info about this prototype. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe, and hopefully next time my face cam won't suddenly die on me for no explanation. So yeah, see ya!